What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the Natural Born Thriller. And welcome everyone to WWE Hell in a Cell 2018. More like WWE Hell in a Shell. I'll get to more of that later. Or shout out to Thomas. More like Fail in a Cell. And by the way, the whole Hell in a Shell. Shout out to Bruce Blitz for that. Folks, you're gonna have to excuse me because I'm going through a sore throat, unfortunately. I'm getting better though. I'm having some hot soup, and I'm gonna drink me some hot drinks, basically, and that's gonna be my way to feel better, and also take some peppermints, halls. Basically, I'm getting this sore throat that that I hate having, especially when it interferes with me doing my singing, and also doing these type of videos. So I'm not gonna go too long with this review, but let's just get right to it. So let's talk about this pay-per-view that I did get just to watch last night, and let you know how I feel about the show overall. And I think you'll be surprised of how I feel about the show too. So let's get right to it. So WWE Hell in a Cell 2018. Now that's the promotion of the WWE, the brands of Raw and SmackDown, taking place back last night. The WWE Hell in a Cell, the show from September 16th, 2018, in San Antonio, Texas, at the AT&T Center, with the attendance of 15,216 WWE fans in attendance, which is the fans I hate. And the official theme song, Glory by The Score. The pre-show panel featured who is now the new host of the pre-show since being replaced on Raw commentary. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that momentarily. But the pre-show panel with your host Jonathan Coachman, along with the rest of the panel, Paige, Booker T, Peter Rosenberg, and David Otunga. Your official Raw commentators, like Michael Cole, which has been forever. Fuck. Corey Graves, which he's a good addition. He's always been a very good addition of commentary on Raw for, I guess I could say, for the last 2 years now. And then a female addition taking the place of Jonathan Coachman, which, by the way, thank God. Even though I don't watch the show anymore, but I think Renee Young's better. But yeah, Renee Young. Raw commentators again, Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young. SmackDown commentators, Tom Phillips, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. Ring announcers, George Hamilton from SmackDown, and JoJo from Raw. We also have Spanish commentators, German commentators, I guess this is important to mention too. Raw interviewer, Dumbass Troy Caruso, and SmackDown interviewer, Kayla Braxton. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing bad to say about Kayla Braxton because There's nothing to hate about her. She's good. Now, as far as our role being an interviewer, I've seen better. You know, I know, I've seen better interviewers. But when it comes to her looks, pretty good. Now, am I saying she's like a JoJo? No, JoJo is on a whole new level now. Is on her own level. I'm going to say for that. But uh, Kayla Braxton, yeah, you never heard of her because she's been on NXT, and she's still on NXT. But they're gonna try to move her up pretty soon to for a main roster promotion, I guess, and to see how she does. And I think she's doing. I think she's doing okay. I'm not saying she's what she's doing is good, but she's doing okay. NXT, I think she's done a good job. But as far as the main roster, I think the pressure's getting to her. Yeah, and I don't blame her too. It's the main roster we're talking about here. What comes to WWE. But whatever. But why am I mentioning the pre-show part of it? Well, because there was a pre-show. Um, when I did this preview for Hell in a Cell, this match was not announced to be on the pre-show. But when I heard about this match was being announced on the pre-show, I said to myself, good. That way I could avoid these guys on the main card of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And what match I'm talking about? I wish it was a Braun Strowman Roman Reigns. I'm just kidding. That match has already been advertised to be Hell in a Cell match, and I don't know that ever. So, and on top of that, with Mick Foley being the special guest referee and the whole cash-in of Braun Strowman holding, Universal title, yeah. The match I'm talking about, the New Day. That featured Big E and Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods at ringside as they defended the tag team titles, SmackDown tag team titles, in 8 minutes and 55 seconds, defeating Rusev Day, in English, Rusev with Lana at ringside. And as I say about the match, folks, I didn't watch it, I didn't care for it, I knew who was going to win, and moving on. The opening match. If you didn't see my live reactions, I did a lot of reactions to one Hell in a Cell match, and it was Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. That was the only match that I was looking forward to when it comes to the Hell in a Cell match. And based on what they did in this match, this wasn't needed. There was no point for this match to be Hell in a Cell, because WWE gave us this whole overhype, exaggeration, if that's how you say it. I was speculating that Jeff Hardy is going to do something incredible. He's going to do something that no one has ever seen before, and that Jeff Hardy is going to take it to a whole new level in the Hell in a Cell match. I didn't see that, and I thought that was a big disappointment. It was they sold it like to be overwhelming, and then as I got into it, I don't know how anyone else felt about it. It was underwhelming. As far as what the match was, pretty damn good. I thought it was a good match. This match was I thought it delivered, except for the fact that I wish I didn't care if it was either after the match, either before the match, during the match, or after the match. I wanted to see Jeff Hardy do something off the cell. They told us that expectation, and they came up short. But the match lasted between Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy lasted 25 minutes. And the match itself, like I said, pretty damn good. You had chairs in the match, ladders in the match, tables in the match, and then they also used to sell, the cell cage, the wall as a weapon too. Oh, by the way, I gotta mention this too. For those who didn't watch the pay-per-view, WWE on that Saturday, where it came out, that the cell cage is going to be red. I'm like saying to myself, wait a minute, red? And then also I heard something about, they're going to change the name of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view to In Your House, the big dog in the big red cage, something like that. Like, I was saying to that like that. I asked myself, wait a minute, what's going on here? What are these people talking about? Sure enough, I see what happened on Facebook. From the asylum, by the way, and I see it. And I see myself, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Wait, I gotta check something out here. So I'm looking up, see what's going on Wikipedia.org. And I see myself, no, the name's still the same. And by the way, it doesn't make any sense. By the way, her posting that on Facebook, shame on you, because it won't make any sense for WWE to change the pay-per-view name after doing this whole advertising, all this, this promotion, this booking of Hell in a Cell, just for till we get to the pay-per-view for them to change the name. Made no sense. That would make no sense if they would have done that. That's how I would have done that way. And shame on that person, whoever that person was on Facebook who posted that, for speculating or even thinking that, or even leaking that news out. But what is true about that though is that the Hell in a Cell cage is red. You know, like I'm wearing right now, the color red, my favorite color, red. Didn't like it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb. I thought it just took away, in my opinion, it took away the whole point of what the Hell in a Cell should have been should have been. Which is why I had the title here, Hell in a Shell, because Hell in a Cell, based on what they did here, and because how Hell in a Cell matches have been booked ever since this PG era for WWE. Hell in a Cell is now a former shell of itself, which is why I'm entitling more like Hell in a Shell. But once again, shout out to Thomas. Another a good example of Hell in a Cell will be fail in a cell, because in this type of Hell in a Cell match, you're not gonna see anything that crazy in the Hell in a Cell match. But when it comes to Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton, they did. They just didn't go way beyond. They didn't go extreme with it. Excuse me. So what happened? We did get blood. It was unintentional blood. Jeff Hardy's belt, his leather. Well, I won't say his leather. I think his leather, but I don't know. His white metal studded belt. And Randy Orton was using it to whip Jeff Hardy with it, and then Jeff Hardy returned the favor back to him, where Randy Orton started bleeding. Blood started dripping down from his back and all that. He's also the welts, the bruise. It was sick. And then a piece of Randy Orton's skin from his leg was hanging from his thigh. I'm like, holy shit! It was bleeding from there, and a little cut from his calf. Basically, we got unintentional blood, accidental blood in the match, and of course referee putting on the rubber gloves. Whatever. Okay, I gotta talk about this part. The chair shots. I think it looks retarded. And Randy Orton's going to Jeff Hardy with a steel chair by hitting him in the back. I'm gonna hit you in the back. I'm gonna hit you in the back. What about the head? Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do that anymore because WWE, they decided to ban that because concussions and blah 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 and all that. Like, whatever. But that's another thing. If you're not gonna use a steel chair to hit them in the heads, the way it was done that way, don't do that spot anymore then. Because I didn't like it. The one thing I started noticing when they started doing that was John Cena and Batista, their feud from 2010, where John Cena's taken out by Batista, and Batista kept targeting the back of Cena with a steel chair, bam, 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 and it looks so stupid. Like, I say to myself, what are you doing? Like, wait till he gets up, and then you get him the chair on the head. I say to myself, and that was on the main event segment for that Monday Night Raw episode for the build up for WrestleMania. And I say to myself, this part was that was terrible. And then, and of course with John Cena in there, it's going to be terrible because John Cena's selling, overselling, and above all, he's fucking trash. But anyways, as far as this one, Randy Orton did to Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy did it back to him. Like, it looks so stupid. It really does. So they use the ladder as a weapon. Randy Orton to Jeff Hardy, suplexing him gut first onto it. Basically the ladder was upside down, basically. We had another ladder. Basically, we had 3 ladders, 2 chairs, 2 tables. One of them was not used. Table was one of the tables was not used, but the other table was. Um, so here's what happened. Jeff Hardy, he sets up Randy Orton. Before I get to that part too, I think the part what happened with Randy Orton with on the leg, that with the piece of the skin, um, hanging from his leg. I think it was because of the Swanton bomb that Randy Orton had the chair on him because Jeff Hardy placed it on him, the Swanton bomb on him, and that made what happened. And that was supposed to be the finish, but Randy Orton kicked out. Um, but anyways, now let's get to the spot. So Orton gets twisted fate stunner by Jeff Hardy. He gets on the table by Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy has 2 ladders set up already, the tall ladder, and the other ladder that's basically almost his size. So Jeff Hardy comes down the ladder. He's gonna do a leapfrog, but instead of doing a leapfrog, he's like, you know what? I got a better idea. He's gonna climb that tall ladder, and then all of a sudden, he's like, you know what? I got another better idea. He's gonna climb on the ceiling of the cell, swing himself like he did in TNA, when TNA had their own red cage, by the way. So Jeff Hardy keeps swinging. Randy Orton, in about basically Randy Orton, he moved away too early, and then Jeff Hardy, he knows that he moved away, but he decided to let go anyways, and then Jeff Hardy crashes and burns through the table. And I see myself, okay. And then also the referee starts overselling. Oh my God, Jeff, are you okay? You're okay. Doctors, ENTs, whatever. And then Randy was like, what's going on? And it's like, he can't continue. He can't continue. He's not responding. It's like, no, it's like, and then Randy Orton was like, no. He's like, no, that. He's like, covering him. He's like, he's like, and then Randy Orton's shouting out the referee, do your job. And then the referee's like, fine, 1, 2, 3. And what's he doing that? The cell was already moving up. And that was the end of the match. So yeah, as I predicted, Randy Orton wins. But but at the same time, I was expecting Jeff Hardy to do something crazy in the Hell in a Cell match. And that spot that he did, it was crazy, but it wasn't beyond crazy. It was a letdown to me. To me, it was a letdown. So Randy Orton watches on as Jeff Hardy is being put on the stretcher on the gurney. Randy Orton leaves after that. Jeff Hardy was being taken away, and that was it. That's, I guess, in a way, this is WWE's way to write off Jeff Hardy, because he's got recuperate and to heal his injuries, whatever injuries he's suffering from right now. They said it's from his leg, something like that, or his arm, whatever. I don't remember, but now here's the thing with Jeff Hardy with that spot there. What would have been really cool for Jeff Hardy to do in this match, to end this match when he's swinging, Randy Orton, to catch him in midair as he's falling down with an RKO through a table. That would have been a good spot, and I would have put that over that, because I could say, oh, that went beyond crazy, that. A moment for Randy Orton and a moment for Jeff Hardy, that, right? Nope, they didn't do that, because guess what? They don't think this through. Which, by the way, shout out to Jason Solomon for coming up, for that idea of what they should have done for that Hell in a Cell match for Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy. Where Randy Orton, getting out of the way, and then he could caught Jeff Hardy with after he let go of the ceiling of the cell, catch him and made it with RKO, kind of like what happened with Evan Bourne, being RKO by Randy Orton out of nowhere, for not connected, for failing going for that superstar press, which was a cool moment for Raw. That part. I believe it was back in 2009 or 2010. It was that year that happened, and it was during the build-up for the pay-per-view, for the upcoming pay-per-view at the time, Money in the Bank. But anyways, as far as this match was, like I said, they should. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this one part. This is important about this match. So Randy Orton gets a toolbox. He gets a screwdriver. And I see myself, oh yeah, I know he's going with this one. So he goes to Jeff Hardy. His ear, the ear, because the earlobe part. He puts the screwdriver in his earlobe, twisting it and it was the most sickest thing I ever seen in wrestling. And I seen a lot of I seen a lot of sickest things in wrestling. I seen Mick Foley, as Mankind being tossed off the cell by the Undertaker and being choked slammed by Undertaker through the cell, crashing into the ring. I seen bloody wrestling matches. When it comes to an Eddie Guerrero, a John Cena. Yes, I gotta put John Cena in that category because I've seen John Cena in the bloody mess before. Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Um, I've seen a nasty chair shot by Jeff Hardy to Brock Lesnar in the face when Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut back in 2002. Um, I've seen Shane McMahon, doing that, the leap of elbow drop off of a scalpel onto onto Big Show, onto and that helped some match where he missed Undertaker and when he missed Kevin Owens, but most likely with Undertaker, with Shane McMahon, that from that WrestleMania 32. Hell, I seen Japanese women's wrestling having matches where they're being set on fire, going through an explosive equipment. That thing, what that's called, being cut with a blaze, warrior's weapon, whatever, and um, hanging on barbed wire, when it comes to using that as a ring rope. And hell, I've even seen a guy, when it comes to backyard wrestling type of thing. I've seen a guy taking a scissor and cutting a person's own arm. Sick. Am I saying this is the sickest one? No, but it's still, in a way, either like under that category, because Jeff Hardy was being tortured by Randy Orton with that screwdriver into the earlobe and then twisting it. Randy Orton just twisting it like you see in the movie of Saw. Someone being tortured like that. So there you go. And like I said, Randy Orton won. And also when it comes to this match, just because Jeff Hardy didn't do anything crazy in this match, like for example doing a swanton off the cell or whatever, this did not need a Hell in a Cell, in my opinion. But still, pretty good match. Next we get to. Okay, sorry, I was looking at a notification. Next we get to WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. 13 minutes and 55 seconds. Becky Lynch versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. As yourself, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, it wasn't anything good like their match from Royal Rumble 2016, but this was still good. You got the heel, the heel Becky Lynch versus the babyface Charlotte Flair. The sympathetic babyface Charlotte Flair against the heel Stone Cold Becky Lynch. No, Becky Lynch is not Stone Cold. Stop that, people. Anyways, like I said, this match was pretty good. Going to this match, I wanted Becky Lynch to win, but I was not expecting her to win because because they got two more matches to do. One for the Super Showdown at Australia, and the other one at WWE Evolution, the all women's pay-per-view for WWE. But WWE did something here. They gave us a swerve because Becky Lynch at the end of the day, so she countered Charlotte Flair's spear because Charlotte Flair went for a spear, and she went for some sick roll up to pin Charlotte Flair like an upset of it, and gets a 3 count and like she won. I'm like, holy shit. Becky Lynch wins. Crowds were going nuts. They were not expecting that, but they got it. They got what they wanted there. Thank God, WWE. I wish I could say the same thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. Just saying. But yeah, Becky Lynch wins. She's loving it. Charlotte Flair is crying. You know, basically, because she's a sympathetic baby face, and she's crying, that she lost, and she's also crying that Becky Lynch won, and she tries to shake the hand, to show that she's a sympathetic baby face and everything that WWE's trying to do here. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck Charlotte Flair being the sympathetic baby face. Just saying. And I'm not saying a big fuck you to Charlotte Flair. And sure, I may have given crap to Charlotte Flair before, which rightfully so. But whatever. So Charlotte Flair tried to shake the hand of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is like, no, I'm the champion now, and then she leaves. Good. So yeah, Becky Lynch is the winner, and Charlotte Flair stand there, still looking like she's depressed that her best friend didn't shake her hand, and she let people down. And again, I'm like, fuck you. Nice try, WWE. Doesn't change the fact that they used to be termed Becky Lynch heel. Just because you want Charlotte to feel, for us to feel sympathy for her. I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for Charlotte Flair anymore. That's long gone now. But before I move on, I gotta talk about this, folks, because I heard about a tweet from Goldust, Dustin Runnels, or Dustin Rose, whichever you want to say it, whichever you want to call him. But we all know him as Goldust. And shout out to Jason Solomon from Solomonster Sounds Off, because he talked about during his review of Hell in a Cell what Goldust put out there after Becky Lynch won, and this is what he said, word for word, on his, with his tweet. Here it is. Now hopefully the Smarks will shut their pie holes. They don't know. They don't understand how a story works. Congrats, Becky Lynch. Well deserved. Let me read that again, folks, in case you didn't hear that. And in case you didn't understand either, because I was watching. Here we go. Now, hopefully, the Smarks will shut their pie holes. They don't understand how a story works. Congrats, Becky Lynch. Well deserved. The story that WWE is trying to tell us here is that Charlotte Flair has earned her opportunities. And then the story here is that Becky Lynch, who earned her opportunities, but couldn't win the big one. But Charlotte Flair could. And because Becky Lynch couldn't win the big one, and because Charlotte Flair was there to take her moment away, this led to Becky Lynch turning heel. How's that story? How's that story when it comes to who's right or who's wrong in here? Charlotte Flair was in the wrong for being involved in that match. Because what? Because Paige was mad at Carmella for coming up to Paige and wherever it was. Because I didn't watch that show, but I can't remember how it was. But because I read results and I also watched reviews about why Charlotte Flair was even was getting an opportunity after coming back for being gone for months. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch was winning matches while Charlotte Flair was gone for those months because she got her breast imprint fixed up. And now she's back, and now she came back and she won a match against Carmella, and she got into the match after coming back. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch was busting her ass, winning matches to earn her opportunity, and she finally got it. And the Charlotte Flair came in there to steal it from her. And when I say steal from her at SummerSlam, when Becky Lynch could have won. But Charlotte Flair capitalized on that opportunity to steal the moment away from Becky Lynch. And according to WWE and Goldust, the storytelling here, where the story works here is that Becky Lynch decided to turn heel on Charlotte Flair, and then also on the crap on the fans by saying that, you were never behind me and everything, blah blah blah. Fuck you. to WWE, and fuck you, Goldust. The story here is that Becky Lynch, we all wait for Becky Lynch to finally get her moment, her opportunity to be champion again, and it was taken all away from us because they wanted Charlotte Flair to be champion again, because we all know how Charlotte Flair is being bugged. She's a Flair, remember that. And who's Becky Lynch, right? Who's Becky Lynch to WWE? Oh yeah, that's right. A woman who's trained by Finn Balor, which by the way they ain't doing shit with Finn Balor either. And as far as Goldust, congrats to Becky Lynch and well deserved for all that. He could take all that and shove it up his fucking ass. So, this also led to a fan, to voice his opinion on Twitter to Goldust. And what does Goldust do to reply? He says, "Thanks for your 2 cents, but unfortunately, for you, it ain't worth a dick dime." Stephanie McMahon, I believe, an interview was conducted for what comes to why the WWE is so successful right now. I believe that was the question, whatever. But Stephanie McMahon replies by saying, again, I think she was interviewed. I could be wrong, but I think it was something to that degree. I heard about it too, by the way. That Stephanie McMahon saying that well, the reason why the WWE is successful right now is because we listen to our audience. Basically, just listen to the fans. The same WWE that says, oh, when it comes to Stone Cold's podcast when Vince McMahon was being asked by, a question. What Stone Cold said, oh, do you listen to your fans? And then Vince McMahon said, yeah, we listen to our fans. Bullshit. Because if that was the case during that time, if that was the fucking case, Dan Bryan should have won the Royal Rumble at 2015 instead of Roman fucking Reigns. Oh yeah, we listen to our fans. No, you listen to yourself. You tone deaf motherfucker. And the same thing with Stephanie McMahon. And the same thing with Goldust too. Tone deaf motherfuckers. And I'm not just talking about those 3 too. Road Dogg, Kevin Dunn, and whoever else behind the scenes that thinks that will lie to you and claim to say that, oh yeah, we listen to our fans. Bullshit. Last year, fans wanted Nakamura to win the WWE Championship from Jinder Mahal, and what did they do? They did the opposite. But the fact that that Goldust said to this fan who's voicing his opinion, saying that thanks for your 2 cents, but unfortunately for you, it ain't worth a dick dime. One way to talk to your audience for giving their an opinion. So yeah, so the next time you ever hear anything about WWE saying that we listen to our audience and our fans and all that, remember this tweet from Goldust, who still works for the WWE, by the way, but as an agent and sometimes as a talent whenever they need him. As of right now, they don't because he's injured. He's recovering from his injuries. Yeah, but yeah, next time when you hear WWE claiming that they listen to the fans, think about this tweet that Goldust did, which probably Goldust took down, by the way. Goldust took it down. Was surprised there. But yeah, what way to crap on your audience that pay money to voice their opinions. What way to talk down on your fans, on your audience that way after giving an opinion, and also I'm pretty sure it was an objective opinion too. And on top of that, these fans are giving pouring money in the WWE's pockets. Just saying. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't mean to go for this tirade, but it had to be done. Because fuck Goldust for that tweet, and then taking it down too, like a coward. Next match. Raw WWE Raw Tag Team Championship, 22 minutes and 50 seconds. The champions, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Match itself, it started off a little slow, then decent, then ends up being very good. I didn't catch this on commentary, but apparently Renee Young, who's on commentary, saying to Dean Ambrose, because Dean Ambrose was in the corner, he's aching, he wants to get in that match so badly because Seth Rollins is being manhandled and being dominant in this match. Because they want to get this hot tag to Dean Ambrose, and it worked. At one point he did get in the ring, but then the referee didn't see the tag, so Dean Ambrose had to go back in the corner because didn't see the official tag. But then he wants to get in so bad, right? So Renee Young on commentary saying Dean Ambrose wants a piece of this pie. No, knowing the fact that like Renee Young saying that to Dean Ambrose because Dean Ambrose and Renee Young are married in real life. What a positive choice of words that she used there. Anyways, but as far as the match was, match itself, folks, it was pretty damn good. Except watching Dean Ambrose wrestle. Dean Ambrose wrestling like he's sloppy. He look like he's still looking uncomfortable with skinny jeans. Wrestling in skinny jeans, and all that. Basically he's wrestling like he's like he's the worst wrestler than John Cena wrestling. You would think that with Dean Ambrose being away from WWE, whatever injury he had from his arm, whatever, shoulder or bicep, whatever, that he would took the time to wrestle better, right? Nope. Still wrestles like shit. But the finish. So Seth Rollins going for a superplex to Dolph Ziggler. Meanwhile, Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre are going through the ropes, which by the way, Dean Ambrose botched that spot, by the way. Dean Ambrose messed up that spot. It looked all sloppy because of Dean Ambrose. But anyways, Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose goes through the ropes, out of the ring, while the two legal men are in the ring. Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins goes to the superplex onto Dolph Ziggler. Then he goes rolling back on his feet to go for his Falcon Arrow like he always does. But then Drew McIntyre comes in the ring and a Claymore kick out of nowhere, catching him. And then also Dolph Ziggler falls down onto Seth Rollins' arm on top of Rollins. Referee goes for the count, and the match is over. Like holy shit, what a good finish! I enjoyed the finish for what it was. This type of finish I will expect to see in the Indies or in NXT. That was awesome. And yeah, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler retains their Raw Tag Team Championships. I predict they will win. They were my pick to win, but I didn't think they were going to win anyways because WWE want to do this whole Shield agenda where the Shield's going to win all the major championships. That's not what happened. Thank God. But Seth Rollins is still the Intercontinental champion. And yeah. And that's all I gotta say for that one. WWE Championship. That's in 19 minutes. The champion AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. A SmackDown match. This match should have been Hell in a Cell. And on top of that, this match is in the middle of the card again. If this wasn't gonna be the main event, fine. Put it close to the main event. So once again, WWE disrespecting the WWE Championship, disrespecting AJ Styles, disrespecting Samoa Joe. This shouldn't be at least the co-main event. But I'll get to what was the co-main event when I get to it. Anyways, so as far as this match was between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, this match itself was the way it started pretty decent. At one point, Samoa Joe was selling on the fact that he couldn't move anymore because he looked like he was playing dead because AJ Styles was doing some moves on him outside the ring. And then Samoa Joe started getting back at AJ Styles. AJ Styles was doing some nasty clotheslines to AJ Styles, and AJ Styles is overselling it, like he'd be turned inside out and everything. Wow. At one point, because of a lot of those clotheslines, including the last clothesline that Samoa Joe did to Styles. At one point, Styles was bleeding from his lip. I think he may have cut bit his lip a little bit and basically start bleeding. So yeah, we got blood in there. And how do I know? Because sure enough, you got a referee putting on the rubber gloves. We're like, oh god, here we go, the rubber gloves again. But yeah, this match was pretty good, folks. Now, to me, I thought this match was booked better than the match at Survivor Series, because guess what? There was no Wendy or her daughter to be there for because of AJ Styles matches. For Samoa Joe to say, "Oh, Wendy," and Daddy's coming. Daddy ain't coming home, but I'll be your new daddy and blah blah blah. And Daddy's gone night and blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, a lot of cool moments in this match. AJ Styles definitely lifting Samoa Joe, picking him up. AJ Styles is not a powerhouse, but he picked him up like he was nothing, and he goes to do like a spin out sit up power bomb onto Samoa Joe and one gets a 2. Like, holy shit, that was impressive. Take notes, Roman Reigns. That's how you pick up a person. Instead of having guys to assist you to pick them up for you. So anyways, I'll get to more Roman Reigns later, by the way. But anyways, so at one point Samoa Joe was teasing the Muscle Buster. So I say to myself, okay, is he gonna eventually hit that move now? I mean, they kept teasing it every time. Samoa Joe teased it at SummerSlam against AJ Styles, and he teased it again right here at Hell in a Cell last night. So it's just C's planning that Samoa Joe might do the Muscle Buster again, because let's face facts, that is his finishing move. Next to the cocaine clutch, that Muscle Buster is his finishing move. And besides the whole Unagi slam out of the corner, it comes to his opponent comes to you, and then also Samoa Joe catches you, and then get off me, back at TNA. But in WWE right now, I love how Kurt Grace does it too. By the way, he at one point said this, sit down. But Samoa Joe and wait, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember who he did it to, but when someone's coming at Samoa Joe, I think it was to Roman Reigns, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I think it was Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins. I can't remember who it was, but that was running towards him in the corner. Well, I think it was Apollo Crews. I'm assuming it was Apollo Crews. But he called him, and then Samoa Joe was like that. Sit your ass down. That slam, that Unagi slam out of the corner that he does. So anyways, but yeah, what I'm trying to say here is because Samoa Joe with the Muscle Buster, let him do it. Let him do it. I don't know why they. Oh yeah, I know why. Tyson Kidd, which was a freak accident. A freak accident. I mean, look, go back and look at it. Samoa Joe did the Muscle Buster perfectly on Tyson Kidd from the house show that they did back in what was it, 2016? Yeah, I think it was that year, 2016. Yeah, I remember. I think it was 2016. No, actually, no. Actually, I take it back. It was 2015. It was 2015 that happened. I remember because Kevin Owens was there on that year, and that was Samoa Joe made his debut on NXT during that year. So yeah, it was 2015. So my apologies. I thought it was 2016, but it was 2015 that Tyson Kidd had that freak accident by Samoa Joe's muscle buster. Which again, it was a freak accident. And Samoa Joe has been doing the muscle buster on NXT ever since ever since that freak accident happened to Tyson Kidd. But now he's on the main roster. It's like, nope, we can't have Samoa Joe do that because he hurt Tyson Kidd with it. Again, freak accident. It wasn't done on purpose. It was a freak accident. But whatever. But they will allow him to do it again. Hopefully he does it again. But anyways, back to the match. AJ Styles, um, he went for a springboard, only for Samoa Joe to counter it into the cocaine clutch. I'm going for the finish here, folks. Styles countered the pin. He countered it into a pin. I meant to say, and referee counts to 3. So AJ Styles wins by pinfall. And Samoa Joe after he let go of the cocaine clutch, and when the bell rang and everything, Samoa Joe was like, yes. He's like, oh my god. And it's like why is he doing that? So then when Samoa Joe heard on the announcement, your winner, and still, and Samoa Joe's like, wait, what? And like, yeah, AJ Styles won. AJ Styles beat you 1, 2, 3. And Samoa Joe went to the referee like, what are you talking about? No, he tapped out. I made a tap. Like, wait a minute, what? I was like, I didn't see a tap out. And he goes to the commentators. He's like, you guys seen it? I made a tap. I won. And Samoa Joe gets in the ring, takes the belt away from the referee. He holds the belt up in the air. Crowd cheered. WWE, Samoa Joe, if he's not gonna win the feud against AJ Styles this year, give it to him in 2019. He deserves it. Give the belt to Samoa Joe somewhere down the line. I know he's not gonna win against Styles at the Super Showdown. Which is gonna be a letdown anyways if Samoa Joe doesn't win. But they gotta give the belt to him eventually. Just like eventually they also need to give it to Shinsuke Nakamura too. For example, get that United States belt off of Nakamura, because let's face it, you're not doing anything with Nakamura with him being United States champion anyways. So get that belt off for him, and do something better with Nakamura, because this whole United States of Nakamura is not doing anything on TV, because you haven't done anything with him on TV with that. And on top of that, when it comes to Shinsuke Nakamura, he's not even going to be at the Super Showdown. He's not even booked for that match. He's not even booked for the match at Super Showdown. Yeah, WWE's really do something with Shinsuke Nakamura, with him being United States champion and everything. One of the reasons why I don't want to watch anymore. The way they're utilizing Nakamura right now is fucking bullshit. Anyways, so Samoa Joe gets taken out by AJ Styles. And also Samoa Joe just leaves. Styles standing in the middle of the ring, looking like he's ashamed for some reason. And also they show the replay. They show the first replay. AJ Styles pinning Samoa Joe. They show an angle where we see the tap out, and we see the angle where the referee was on this side, counter AJ Styles Samoa Joe down. I'm meant to say. And then we see another replay of the camera angle from the opposite side, where AJ Styles tapping out. So he did tap out. The problem is, referee was not on that side to see that. Referee was on that side to see to do the pin on that Samoa Joe was being covered. So in a way, they kind of protected AJ Samoa Joe in the loss here. However, when it comes to this, it shouldn't have been the other way around. it should have been AJ Styles going for the Cap Killer. Yeah, AJ Styles going for a Cap Killer or Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe, like, because AJ Styles is near, is obviously he's gonna be next to him, waiting on the Cap Killer. And Samoa Joe could just could pin Styles down on the mat or whatever, and the referee starts counting. I don't know. Actually, yeah, they could have done that. They could have done a way where Samoa Joe could have pinned, could hold down AJ Styles to a cover. While AJ Styles still got the Cap Killer on, and Styles tried to make him tap out and everything. That the referee is going for the 3 count, and Styles let his emotions get the best of him, and Samoa Joe could have won the match right there. So, excuse me. So, excuse me. So they could also done in a way where they could protect AJ Styles of losing his championship against Samoa Joe, and then they could have done a rematch at Super Showdown, where they could get the belt back. Well, they could have given the belt back to AJ Styles, which I'll think that's a good way to do that to Samoa Joe, because he might be a transitional champion if that's how they would have done it. But anyways, so yeah, there you go. That's the story. The story here is that Samoa Joe beat AJ Styles. He's the uncrowned WWE champion. Like at the time when Roman Reigns was claiming that he beat Brock Lesnar in that steel cage match from Saudi Arabia at the Great Royal Rumble, and saying that I'm the uncrowned champion. Fuck off. But yeah, AJ Styles wins the match though. Next match is a SmackDown mixed tag team match, and no, it's not the mixed match challenge. But it lasted 13 minutes with The Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. All I can say about this match is that thank God Brie Bella didn't do the suicide dive. And also in this match, Maurice and Brie Bella start off the match, but then Maurice tagged herself out of the match to get Miz in there. Basically, doing the tease that Maurice wants to be Brie Bella, but then she changed her mind. Nope, changed my mind. Nope. So basically, the Miz and Daniel Bryan had to start things off, while Brie Bella had to stand in her corner, which by the way was a good thing too, because Brie Bella has not warmed up for ring rust. She is terrible as a wrestler now. But the story here is that Maurice again, she's trying to avoid Brie Bella. I don't understand why, because Brie Bella is the one who's the worst wrestler right now in this match. Because she's been away from wrestling for a long ass time. Because she wants to retire. She could have a kid with with Daniel Bryan, say excuse me, and then after having a kid, she started getting her weight back a little bit. She started looking a little thick, but the problem is, can she still go? Does she still got it? Nope. She don't got it. And watching her on Raw wasn't enough. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you folks that, but anyways. And then Miz is taunting Brie Bella because of Dan Bryan, because Dan Bryan wants to attack Brie Bella. So that Maurice had no choice to get in the ring, because in the mixed tag team match, a male cannot touch a female in the match. Because of being physical. But a woman can though. A woman can do it. Can do it to a man though. But whatever. So anyways. So Brie Bella is in the corner, and Miz is taunting her, and Brie Bella all she could do to Miz in the corner is this. I find that funny. I thought that was hilarious because the whole thing, the whole story here too is that punch you in the face. So that's what Aubrey Bell is doing. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face. She didn't say that, but she's like signaling like I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face. She kept doing that too. Like every time Miz kept taunting her while she was in the corner. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Oh my god. And that's what reminds me of this YouTube show, Edge World, where this episode where Eduardo and his friend, they went to um this woman that when it comes to taking care of possessed house, whatever, right? But by the way, it's an animated TV show, by the way. I mean, an animated. Well, it kind of is an animated TV show because it was produced in the UK, but also was featured on YouTube on Edge World's YouTube channel, where Eduardo, yeah, basically an anime show, basically. But Eduardo was saying to Ed, at this, talking to him, to his woman, talk about this whole house possessed thing, and then he's like, "That's stupid, that is stupid." And then, but this is what Eduardo was saying, or what she said. He said, the house possessed thing is stupid, and he said, and you guys are stupid. And then his friend said, I thought that she said that we were stupid, to Eduardo and him, and then the other friend. And then Eduardo goes up to him like this. I'm gonna punch you in the face. It was, it was funny the way that was done too, by the way. And then later on, and on that same episode, Eduardo kept to his word. He punched his friend in the face. Ow! I didn't even say anything. Shut up. But that's what it reminded me of, where people kept doing that in the corner when Miz kept taunting her. Like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face. And now, yeah, she did at one point, and it came to the Miz and punch him in the face because she got tagged in the match, by the way. And as she got tagged into the match, now it was Maurice and Brie Bell, and then Miz got in the way, and again that's where Brie Bell tried to punch him in the face. And then she also got to Maurice, by the way. Maurice's outfit was matching to Miz's ring attire. With her ring attire, matching designs, basically. That's what Miz trying to say. Nice, loved it. As far as Brie Bell's outfit, just But anyways, so Maurice and Brie Bell are having at it. Basically, Brie Bell was being was booked strong, basically. Yeah, Brie Bell was booked strong against Maurice, which is ridiculous. Miz pulls off Maurice. I'm sorry. Miz pulls off Brie Bella, off for Maurice. Dan Bryan goes up to Miz and starts punching him, like, don't you touch my wife. And then they go to yes kicks. They both missed the yes kicks. Dan Bryan goes after the Miz. Brie Bella and Maurice back in their match. Miz was distracting Brie Bella. Maurice botched and a roll up and ended up being sloppy. But Maurice gets to pull the tights on Brie Bella. No, wait, I'm sorry. Brie Bella roll up Maurice in a sloppy way, and then Maurice countered it in a sloppy way, and then Maurice pulls the tights, and then the Miz and Maurice gets the 3 count to win, which I predicted was going to win. So yeah, Maurice and the Miz wins this match. So there you go. Alright. The weakest match on the card here, in my opinion, the WWE Raw Women's Championship. 12 minutes and 5 seconds. You have Ronda Rousey, the champion, being accompanied by Natalya, versus the challenger, Alexa Bliss, overrated, overhyped, trash, garbage, as a wrestler. And she's being accompanied by Alicia Fox and Mickie James. Mickie James' outfit, good. Natalya's outfit, good. But Alicia Fox. I'm like saying to myself, what the fuck is she wearing? And like, oh my god, she thinks you would think that what Alicia Fox was wearing on that night last night, that she was going to a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam event. But this is Hell in a Cell, and you're going to dress up, in a way that you're that's some kind of special occasion. Oh my, the hat was ridiculous. The outfit was ridiculous. Like she went all out with this. Like what the fuck is she wearing? At a B show Hell in a Cell match. At a B show Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I meant to say, excuse me. Wow, she's really looking for attention. But as far as the match was, folks, this match went on way too fucking long. Ronda Rousey was selling her rib injury by the hands of Alexa Bliss from Raw, which, by the way, I saw the real package of it. I'm like, so why is Ronda Rousey's ribs is hurting her? Why is it hurting? Alexa Bliss didn't do anything. You know, it's not like she got a steel chair and hit Ronda Rousey with it. Hit her, boom, boom, stab her with it, or squeezing her ribs to the either the ring post or the barricade. You would think that she used a candlestick or a lead pipe to the rib cage of Ronda Rousey, or Ronda Rousey is selling her rib cage by Alexa Bliss in this match. Yeah, basically Alexa Bliss was booked strong in this match, folks. Again, this is the same complaint that I had with Alexa Bliss back when she was wrestling against Asuka. Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. Asuka should have easily smoked her, but instead, Alexa Bliss was over wrestling Asuka and over dominating her and was being booked strong in this match against Asuka. Same thing will have about when this match was with Ronda Rousey. Alexa Bliss was booked way too fucking strong, and this match went on way too fucking long. Weakest match on the card, in my opinion. Alicia Fox and Mickie James got in the way. Natai got to Alicia Fox. Mickie James got taken out by Ronda Rousey. Credit to Ronda Rousey, by the way. She didn't have to sell the rib cage being hurt and everything, because it wasn't really nothing to say. Oh yeah. I was hurt during that Monday night. Whatever. So anyways, Ronda Rousey's credit to Ronda Rousey though. She's selling it pretty good. And so as someone saying, I remember watching a review on YouTube. I think it was about just a few hours ago. But basically, this one fan in the chat saying Ronda Rousey is a terrible seller. Like what match were you watching? What the fuck match were you watching? Ronda Rousey was selling was great. I mean, if you want to say that Ronda Rousey selling for Alexa Bliss was bad, I agree, because why the fuck would you want to sell to Alexa Bliss, who's fucking trash in the ring? On top of that, the submission she was doing this match too, get the fuck out here with that bullshit. Alexa Bliss is not a submission specialist. That was fucking insulting. And, of my intelligence. But yeah, for that person that's saying Ronda Rousey is the best seller, again, what match were you watching? Ronda Rousey did a great sell in this match. Now she didn't have to sell to Alexa Bliss, but WWE, I guarantee you, remember CM Punk's podcast with Coco Cabana when it comes to the whole Shield thing from TLC? CM Punk versus on the Shield from 2013. Random people going to CM Punk saying, "Hey, Punk, make sure to make Roman Reigns look strong." Remember that. Roman Reigns must look strong. That's how I feel about in this match. they have a couple people walking up to Ronda Rousey saying, Ronda Rousey, make sure you make Alexa Bliss look strong. Remember. Yeah, make her look strong. Make Alexa Bliss look strong. That's the feeling that I got from this match. Fuck Alexa Bliss. She's garbage. And I'm glad in this match that Ronda Rousey won with the terrible armbar submission move that she does. The way she does it now. Whatever. At least Ronda Rousey won the belt. I mean, at least Ronda Rousey retained the title. But the problem is, again, way too fucking long. I mean, come on. This is Ronda fucking Rousey. Main event. In the period blood cell match. You know, the red Hell in a Cell cage that WWE did. But yeah, WWE Hell in a Cell match for the WWE period belt championship. You know, the Universal Championship. With special guest referee Mick Foley. Braun Strowman's cash-in match, basically. 24 minutes the match lasted. Folks, I didn't watch it. I didn't care for it. But I heard about what happened in the match, though. Mick Foley went for a 3 count for Braun Strowman. So technically, Braun Strowman won. But there was a botched spot there by Mick Foley. I heard something about calling Roman Reigns. Yo, just give up, you morons, not that, right? I don't know. I didn't go back to watch it because I really don't care about this match, folks. And was surprised, Roman Reigns, you know, punch, Superman punch, and blah blah blah. This match didn't need Hell in a Cell match. It didn't. So here's what happened. Basically, I did see on the end parts of the match because who showed up. Roman Reigns, he went for a spear to Braun Strowman through a table, and there are weapons there too, by the way, but I'm not gonna get into that. And because that one spear by Roman Reigns to Braun Strowman through a table, all of a sudden, those two guys in the ring, dead. Why do I say that? Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, they tried to get into the cage. They couldn't do it. I guess they couldn't find any bolt cutters from backstage, right? But this led Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose coming out. 2 members of the Shield. They go after McIntyre and Ziggler. They fight around the cell. Basically, you got 4 guys involved in this. They're not even involved in this match. They end up being surrounded during this match while Roman and Strowman are laid out in the ring while these guys are fighting. At one point, those comes up the cell. Seth Rollins comes up to follow him. Drew McIntyre does the same. Dean Ambrose does the same. He got the candlestick along with him. They start fighting on top of the cell. Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose close on each other on top of the cell. They both, and at that point, because of that, I guess because of the impact on top of the cell roof, they're knocked out. And then we get Dolph Ziggler trying to come back down. Seth Rollins comes down with him. They got to the middle part of the other cell, on the side of the cell where the broadcast table was there. Which, by the way, they cleared up the stuff from the broadcast table, from the Spanish and from the Raw commentators. So they're slamming each other heads to the cell, the period cell. And then they both did at the same time to one another. Rollins getting Ziggler's head, and Ziggler's getting to Rollins' head, and then boom, fell down to the broadcast table. Seth Rollins on the Raw table, but Ziggler onto the Spanish table. Basically, they did the same spot that they did with Rollins and Ambrose from 2014's Hell in a Cell match. So Rollins is out, Ziggler is out. Meanwhile, on top of the cell, Ambrose and McIntyre, they're still out. And meanwhile, still inside the cell, Roman and Strowman still out. Terrible booking. And then sure enough, the surprise happened. The Beast, the Conqueror, the legit badass Brock Lesnar comes out with Paul Heyman, and then also in these crowds, all of a sudden they went for a big pop for Brock Lesnar coming out, making a surprise appearance. I'll get to more of that later, by the way. But Brock Lesnar and Prime gets to the cell, and then one referee will not open the cage door because Paul Heyman's telling him open the goddamn door. And Brock Lesnar's doing wait anymore. It's like fuck it. He kicks down the cell door, and he made that as a ramp to get into the ring. And then he gets broken tables. That was broken by Roman and Strowman because of the spear through the table. He gets it and hits Strowman and Reigns with it. Separately, bam, 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 steel chair, bam, 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 and then all of a sudden Brock Lesnar gets Braun Strowman at 5, and then gets Roman Reigns at 5 on top of Braun Strowman. I don't remember after that what happened with that one. Oh, also the crowds were chanting Suplex City. Again, I'll get to more of that later. But Brock Lesnar also, I need to mention too, Brock Lesnar, it's got a beer. It's not, basically he's rocking the beer. And also, during the time when Brock Lesnar was getting into the cell, Paul Heyman put out a pepper spray to spray in the eyes of Mick Foley. So, and Mick Foley was saying that, well, that's how he says it though. So Brock Lesnar let the carnage inside of the cell. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar leaves. We got a new referee in the ring, and the referee ends the match. No contest. Let me repeat that, folks. The referee in a match that has no rules, of a Hell in a Cell match, calls for a no contest. You would think, in wrestling history, when it comes to Hell in a Cell matches, what happened with Shawn Michaels being dropped down halfway to the broadcast table by The Undertaker. Referee will be like, oh, that's it, match over. Undertaker, you win. Nope, match still continue after that. Mick Foley as Mankind being tossed off The Undertaker. Nope, match over. Undertaker, you win. Mick Foley's got in the hospital. Nope. Mick Foley came back, climbed up there. He got chokeslammed through the cell on the roof, and then went down to the ring, unconscious and all that. And then match over. That's it. He can't continue. He can't continue. Nope. Still continue. What else can I put in there? Cactus Jack versus Triple H. Cactus Jack was Yeah, two things. Cactus Jack was put to a broadcast table, off the cell by Triple H. Halfway, and then he got back, and then and on top of the cell, Triple H a back toss to Cactus Jack through the cell, breaking through the roof, down to the ring, and made a hole in the ring. That's it. Match over. Match over. Triple H, you win. Nope. Still continue. What other was happened? Well, I'm not gonna uncount this one, but I'll mention it anyway. So, Rikishi being chokeslammed off the cell by Undertaker, onto the pile of straws. You know, that was led by Vince McMahon, Pat Patterson, and Joe Briscoe. Um, and during that match, it was a 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match, where you had Undertaker, Triple H, WWF champion then, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Rikishi. With Rikishi being gone, the match still continues though. In Rikishi's case, he could continue because of that. So yeah, Rikishi, you're out of the match, but the match still continues. Because you got other guys in the match. If this was just a one-on-one match between Taker and Rikishi, yeah, that's it. Rikishi, you're done. On Taker, you win. Well, what else? I'm not gonna say Charlotte Flair and Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. I'm not gonna count that one because Sasha Banks didn't really fall off didn't fall off halfway from the cell. It's facts. You could look up that match yourself. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell match. They were beating the living bloody piss out of each other. And we're to the point that looked like they both men couldn't continue anymore. What the referee do there? Match still continues on, and then at the end of the day, Triple H ends up being the victor over Shawn Michaels. What else can I say? What else can I put here? Well, I already mentioned Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins about how they both fell off the cell to a broadcast table. Basically halfway off the cell to the broadcast table. That's it. That's it. The match is over. I mean, no. The match is not gonna get on the way. That's that would be a good example of a no contest. Nope. Match will continue on. I'm trying to think of anything else besides that. Other Hell in a Cell matches. Oh, here's a good one. End of an era Hell in a Cell match from WrestleMania 28. Shawn Michaels was the special guest referee. Undertaker streak was on the line. Triple H, nothing's on the line for Triple H because we all know that was worthless. Based on this whole build up for the Super Showdown between Taker and Triple H for what it could be a main event. But anyways, Triple H was beating the piss out of Undertaker with a steel chair. In the PG era, where they were doing an end of an era match, where Triple H just told Shawn Michaels, you better tell him to stay down and give up. And basically tell Shawn Michaels, you better end this or I will. And Michaels like going to Undertaker's like, do you want to end this? Do you want to end this? And Undertaker's like, no. And like, don't you dare end this match. That has story behind that. A story where the referee is in a vulnerable position where that's enough, man. This is too much. You're going too far. And Triple H's like, then you better do something about this before I do. You better end this before I end it. And Undertaker refuses to end this. And Shawn Michaels has the power to end it, but he didn't want to. He wanted a defendant winner. That's the whole point of this Hell in a Cell. And then let's go back to this one. Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy Hell in a Cell match. Referee, he didn't call for the bell. Just say, oh yeah, Jeff Hardy, you're done. Randy Orton, you win. No, the match still continues on. It's like Randy Orton's like complaining to Jeff Hardy, like until the referee's like, do your job. But at the same time, the cell cage is being lifted up. Like, do your job. And the referee's like, fine, 1, 2, 3. This, on the other hand, This made no fucking sense to end a Hell in a Cell match with no fucking rules and a no contest. And why did they do this? Well, let's get to why. For one thing, having out Drew McIntyre and basically having out Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins fighting, to waste time, because Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman at this point, they were past, of what I heard. They were done. They couldn't continue anymore. Wow, what a surprise there. Basically, they were gassed out. They were tired out. They couldn't do it. They couldn't go the distance anymore. Ain't the first time that Roman Reigns can't go the distance, by the way, folks. 2016 Royal Rumble, prime example. I guess you could say the same thing with Braun Strowman too, by the way. Especially with Braun Strowman, because of his size and all that. I could get that too. And on top of that, he's not a great wrestler. I think he's decent. I mean, he did some good things in wrestling, but still. Do you expect to see Braun Strowman wrestle a distance type of match, like 30 minutes or at least an hour, while getting tired out? So in a way, and like I said, again, the four guys that got involved in the match that are not even had no factor in this match whatsoever. And then the whole thing with Brock Lesnar coming out. And then pulling him and taking out Mick Foley with a pepper spray, and Brock Lesnar destroying these guys. And then the referee just calls for a no contest, because WWE, this is WWE's way once again to overprotect Roman Reigns. It's all about protecting Roman Reigns at the end of the day. Remember, Roman Reigns must look strong. And look, everyone looks like shit. The Roman Reigns agenda continues on. So yeah, Brock Lesnar. I'm glad to see him. Back. But as far as his fans, and I remember I said I was gonna bring the fans back up here. The fans themselves cheering for Brock Lesnar, chanting Suplex City, basically behind Brock Lesnar. After all the shit that WWE was doing with Brock Lesnar this year, he's a part-timer. He's not fighting champion. He's never here. He just want to show up. He shows up whenever he wants to. He doesn't watch Raw. He hates the fans and blah blah blah. Like, and then because of all that, after WWE did all that, the fans decided to turn on Brock Lesnar, to boo him, to crap on him, to shit on him, and to say, oh, he's not one of us and everything. And then they turned into hypocrites last night, and yeah, Brock Lesnar's back, and then Suplex City. Fucking hypocrites. Every last one of these WWE fans. Fucking hypocrites. What made you stop cheering for Brock Lesnar during that time when he was facing Roman Reigns? What made you stop cheering for Brock Lesnar during those time when he showed up on the Raw? When it comes to the SummerSlam build-up, and when it came to the build-up for WrestleMania, and the build-ups for Saudi Arabia? Oh, now that he's no longer a champion, now all of a sudden you want to cheer for the guy? Fuck all you fucking WWE fans. You're all fucking hypocrites. Fuck all of you. Either you're a fan of Brock Lesnar, or either you're a fan of him or not. That was so fucking hypocritically for you to do that. I shouldn't be ranting that much. I'm still not over this. But I'm up to a point now where I'm been done with these WWE fans. These WWE fans can go fuck themselves. Oh, hey, he's your part-timer. He shouldn't be champion. He's never here. He's never right. Oh, he doesn't watch Raw. He hates us and blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. You're the same people that saying that to Brock Lesnar and the chain you both suck. To not only to Roman Reigns but to Brock Lesnar, and then also you turn around and start cheering for the guy and start chanting Suplex City. Fuck all you. You all make me fucking sick, hypocrites. Every last one of ya, motherfucking hypocrites. I've been a Brock Lesnar fan since day one, and I never wanted to boo Brock Lesnar. Never wanted to go against Brock Lesnar, except when it comes to who I want to go over. But I would never boo Brock Lesnar. I would never say that he sucks. I'll never hold grudge against Brock Lesnar because he doesn't watch Raw. Who gives a fuck about Monday Night Raw? Monday Night Raw is fucking trash. Just like Roman Reigns is fucking trash. WWE is fucking trash. The booking of this main event was fucking trash. And then no contest and a match that had no rules and Hell in a Cell. And then on top of that, you wasted a cash-in. Another failed cash-in. Braun Strowman has now been added to the list of a John Cena, a Damian Sandow, and a Baron Corbin. Now he's been added to that list. 4 guys who failed a cash-in because they didn't win the championship. Because John Cena, fuck him. Damian Sandow was bullshit. Baron Corbin was mega bullshit. This was mega trash with Braun Strowman. It's like I said before, Braun Strowman didn't need to win that briefcase. You should give it to either Kevin Owens or to the Miz. But instead, you get to Braun Strowman. We're hating that idea of him winning that briefcase anyways. And we didn't know why WWE decided to put the briefcase on him, but now we know why. We know why they did it. They did it. All for Roman Reigns, for boring fuckface, the uncharismatic anathema, dipshit knucklehead. Fuck Roman Reigns. And fuck this main event. And guess what? These fans, I heard these fans were pissed off. And I seen clips of it too. They were saying, this is bullshit. And then you got other fans that are angry and not angry with that. Good. You deserve it. You decided to waste money to go to that show anyways. So in a way, y'all deserve what you got. Y'all deserve to get scammed at Hell in a Cell. Scam in the cell, I guess you could say the least for these fans. Yo, so in a way, I'm kind of glad that we took your monies for those that went there. Y'all deserve it because y'all fucking hypocrites and y'all fucking y'all want to be a part of the show. Y'all a bunch of try-hard motherfuckers. You're all part of the fucking problem. So yeah, I had no sympathy for any of you WWE fans that were upset with this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Y'all paid for the show to go there anyways. We are expecting Braun Strowman to win. Yeah, good luck with that. And guess what? For those who saw the full match, I feel sorry for you, sort of. But yeah, I should have known better. It's WWE. What do you think was gonna happen? What you expect? Were you expect anything different? Did you think that Braun Strowman was gonna win after they just put the belt on Roman Reigns? And after what they did here, for proof that they care about no one else but Roman Reigns. They will only protect Roman Reigns. So guess what? To you WWE fans that pay for this show to be there live in attendance, y'all got what you deserve. I know I've said before. I hope all you fans that are fucking happy that Roman Reigns is Universal Champion, and then WWE buried Brock Lesnar the way they did, just to get Roman Reigns to get some cheers, and for all you to boo Brock Lesnar. Well, guess what? And I'm happy that you guys wasted your money to go to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, an event to get cheated on, to get scammed and to get cheated on by WWE because of this shitty booking. No contest in the Hell in a Cell match. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, to all you that went there, money worth spent, people. Money worth spent. Keep spending these monies for WWE. Because you're part of the problem putting money into their shitty product. And shout out to Thomas too. This match, Hell in a Cell for Strowman and Roman, fail in the cell. This Hell in a Cell match in this era of WWE is a former shell of itself. Shout out to Bruce Bliss for that one. Hell in a Shell. New Day defeats Rusev Day to retain the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship in 8 minutes and 55 seconds. Didn't see the match again, folks. Don't care for the match, but whatever. The main pay-per-view. Randy Orton defeats Jeff Hardy Hell in a Cell match in 25 minutes. 4 stars. Becky Lynch defeats Charlotte Flair. For the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship and 13 minutes and 55 seconds. I'll give it a 3.5. In fact, no, I'll give it a 3. I thought it could have been a little bit better. I thought it could have been a little bit better. So 3 stars. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defeats Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. To retain their Raw Tag Team Championship in 22 minutes and 50 seconds. I'll give this one a 3.5. AJ Styles defeats Samoa Joe, retaining his WWE Championship in 19 minutes. 4.5 stars. The Miz and Maurice defeats Dan Bryan and Brie Bella in the mixed tag team match in 13 minutes. I'll give this one a 2.5 stars. Ronda Rousey defeats Alexa Bliss, retaining her Raw Women's Championship in 12 minutes and 5 seconds. I'll give it 2 stars. In fact, no. Yeah, I'll give it 2 stars. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, Universal Championship Hell in a Cell match with before a special guest referee. The cash-in match to welcome Braun Strowman. And no contest in 24 minutes. I didn't see the full match. I only saw like the ending parts of the match, so 0. And my overall showing for WWE Hell in a Cell 2018, or more like Hell in a Shell, because it's a former shell of itself. I'll give it 4 out of 10. I'm on my Bret Hart. 4 out of 10. I thought the pay-per-view was good. Yeah. That's a surprise too, probably, folks. I thought the pay-per-view was good until that shitty ending. And on top of that, Brock Lesnar was there. So, yeah, a Brock Lesnar fan since day 1. And for those who are pretending to be Brock Lesnar fans, fuck off. Y'all were booing him anyways. because he's a part-timer. He's never there. He's a champion. He shouldn't be champion. He's not a fucking champion. He doesn't watch Raw. Go cry me a fucking river. Idiots. And fuck Flame Blaze. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the sound's gonna love that part when they watch this. But anyways, and besides, it's not like Flame Blaze pushing my videos anyway, so my apologies. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not like Flame Blaze watching my videos anyway, so. With that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Natural Born Thriller. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do so right now. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. Choice is yours. And with that being said, I'll see you all soon. But for now, peace on the streets. And fuck Flame Blaze.